Hi, I'm Malachi the artist. How you doing today? So, I'm making this video to advertise and talk about my new band that's called Florida Park Drive. And technically, it is AI music, but I want to tell you a little bit about like my history in making music. I started out as a poet and a songwriter when I was a young kid, and I started singing in church and stuff like that. And I was basically in choir all the way up until the end of high school and started some bands and stuff like that. I play guitar, bass, piano, and I sing. I'm not a good drummer, but I can make really awesome, like, beats and stuff through technology and things like that. So I'm really good at making beats and combining different genres and stuff together. Um, so I made a bunch of organic records over the years, sold a bunch of paintings. On TuneCore, I got to almost under like a million streams just from different instrumentals as well as like organic songs I made with different bands that I had. And I wanted to try something new. And so when AI music came out, I figured I'd use it almost like an assistant songwriter in the same way that like you have professional lyric writers that are essentially just poets that turn their things into songs. I figured like maybe I'll just do like the whole Bernie Taupin thing, which is the guy who writes lyrics for Elton John. And I was living in my car from about October to February, and in those 5 months, I wrote hundreds and hundreds of poems, and I turned them into about 752 songs. And all of those are my own personal lyrics, my personal choruses, verses, bridges, everything else. AI pretty much only assists with the composition of the music, but I still select all the instruments, the genres, the combination of genres, and everything that comes together like that. Um, Florida Park Drive is basically named after a road that I used to live on when I used to live in Palm Coast when I was in Florida for about 6 years, from like, I don't know, 2007 to 2012 or something like that. I don't know. But this is a really big passion project because it's allowed me to take a lot of the poetry that I wasn't really able to musically articulate and be able to deliver it to the world in a new creative fashion. And so I'd like you to give it a chance and listen to a lot of these new tracks I've made with my band Florida Park Drive, because the lyrics are really deep and creative to me, and they pretty much pull the engine of the songwriting in all of these tracks. So if you look at my page, you'll find plenty of new music from Florida Park Drive, and I really hope you enjoy it.